In a shocking turn of events, United States President Donald Trump's former campaign chairman, Paul Manafort, has officially entered into a plea agreement as guilty with the FBI on conspiracy charges. As part of this deal, he has agreed to provide special counsel Robert Mueller with information on his former boss, President Trump, as it relates to the ongoing investigation into Trump's alleged collusion with Russia to win the 2016 election. But according to prosecutors' indictment papers, Manafort has already named a, quote, senior Israeli official from the government as one of his co-conspirators in illicit work he did for a former leader of Ukraine.
It's a tough day for Mr. Manafort, but he's accepted responsibility, and he wanted to make sure that his family was able to remain safe and live a good life. He's accepted responsibility, and this is for conduct that dates back many years, and everybody should remember that. So thank you, everyone.
The indictment was filed with the courts shortly before the weekend, at which time the details first became public. It accuses Manafort of working with an anonymous Israeli official at the top tier of the government in a conspiracy to benefit the then president of Ukraine's pro-Russia party, Viktor Yanukovych. He was registered as a client of Paul Manafort at the time, and this conspiracy is said to include spreading false allegations that a political opponent was anti-Semitic. The conspiracy also included false stories of anti-Semitism targeting then United States President Barack Obama in an effort to pressure Obama into aligning with Manafort's pro-Russia client. Now, here in Israel, accusations regarding the identity of the unnamed senior Israeli government official have already begun to fly. Israeli Defense Minister Avigdor Lieberman has already come out denying that he was involved with the scandal at all, and Lieberman is demanding that the Justice Ministry obtain the identity from the United States government in an effort to clear his name. But officials close to Lieberman have reportedly already named other potential suspects anyway. One name that comes up is current Israeli ambassador to the United Nations, Danny Danon, who was a Likud Knesset member at the time of these charges and spoke on the record to Ukraine's ambassador about anti-Semitic allegations. But at this point, this is purely speculative. More and more Knesset members are also demanding that Netanyahu obtain the true identity of Manafort's collaborator. Manafort has pled guilty to conspiracy against the United States, as well as a slew of money laundering and obstruction of justice charges, after being found guilty of 8 other fraud charges last month. President Trump has said that Manafort is a good man despite his criminal convictions, and that the charges are unrelated to the Russia investigation. But given that Manafort will now provide the FBI with intel on the lead-up to Trump's election, this may all be a matter for the courts to decide soon.